Hey, how you guys doing? What's up? I have some horrible news. You know this guy, Christopher. He's 26 years old, and I'm asking everybody can put their hands together and pray because he was set up and he was taken out of here by his friends. Yes, they said his white friend, female friend, was the one that pushed him off the lake, y'all. And it was a group of his friends. They knew that he could not swim, and they pushed him off of the lake. Okay. And they watched him drown for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Christopher is in the lake fighting for his life. He is in the lake fighting for his life, and all his friends he thought was his friends were just watching and laughing, and they left. They left. It took somebody from a restaurant, they say, that tried to help him out. 20 minutes. And they all knew he could not swim. You mean to tell me none of his friends jump in the water trying to save him? Nah, this is what they wanted. And I don't know. I guess Christopher knew their secrets or he knew something. But y'all got to be careful out here in these streets. It is not safe in these streets. We are coming on them times. You know, this world in America is going to be way more divided. He thought they was his friends. They ain't his friends. You don't got no friends. They said he was an inspiring doctor. He was a very smart man. And I know some of y'all said, well, I thought he was okay. Yeah. His mom said for 2 days, it looked like he was going to be okay. But then after those 2 days, he went back to being brain dead. So currently his state of mind, he is brain dead. And it's sad because he had his whole life ahead of him. They took that away from him and these so-called friends. And people are saying, why they not showing that white woman? Why they not showing her face? They want that white woman arrested. His white female friend, where's she at? Where is she at? At first, the whole group talking about some he slipped and fell into the lake, came out. That was a lie. What they lying for? They are trying to cover something up. They are trying to cover something up, y'all. And if you guys please like this video, y'all know a lot of people don't like us to cover certain stories like this, real stories like this. So if y'all want to support this channel, please like this video because they are playing with me on this channel. Do you understand? We are going through hard times right now. Please, y'all, I ask y'all to like this video. I give you guys an option. You guys can come up here and call and talk. So these are some of the pictures from Christopher. You see how his eyes looking straight. Okay, he is not there. And I'm going to show you this so you guys can see. I'm going to put it on the screen. But feel free, and I have StreamYard up here too. And if you guys like me talking about serious topics like this, please press 4 so I know where y'all are.
Life support in the hospital after drowning in a lake. The victim's family says that he was hanging out with friends when he was allegedly pushed into the lake by one of his friends and he drowned. KSLA's Jasmine Franklin sat down with the victim's family as they search for answers.
So it's taking a toll on all of us. Like, Chris is a beam of light for all of us. So it's just been devastating.
Shreveport native 26-year-old Christopher Gilbert is in the hospital on life support.
He's still in a very critical condition. He's still the sickest patient in their unit.
The Louisiana Tech University graduate was hanging out with coworkers at a lakefront restaurant in Farmerville when things took a turn for the worse.
It's just been a nightmare not knowing day to day what to expect, you know, from his condition.
Back on April 14th, a never-ending nightmare began for the Gilbert family. While Chris was spending time with coworkers, he was allegedly pushed into the lake by someone he knew.
We want the person who has admitted to pushing Chris into the lake, we want her arrested.
The family's attorney says the group of Chris's friends initially reported to police he had fallen into the lake. During investigation, one of his friends admitted to pushing him into the water.
I was devastated. I was hopeless.
Christopher's family says he doesn't know how to swim, and during the incident, He was underwater for more than 10 minutes,
Mm.
leaving him with significant brain damage.
Damn.
We've been asked by Mr. Gilbert and his family to come and investigate what exactly happened.
The family's attorneys held a news conference in Ruston Tuesday afternoon, demanding justice and answers.
We have not received the full participation of law enforcement and other investigators, but we will use every resource at our disposal.
More than 2 weeks have passed since the near-death experience, but tonight the aspiring doctor is still in critical condition.
Justice is accountability for who did this to my child, who's ever responsible for my child. And I mean, everybody that's responsible, I want accountability.
In Shreveport, Jasmine Franklin, KSLA News 12.
Report.
Ooh, call in, y'all. Hit that like, hit that link. What do y'all think about this? I think it's sad. I want justice too. And I don't care what y'all say. They set him up. They set him up. All his co-workers set him up. They was jealous of him. He was a college student. He was a black boy and in the South. And he had his whole future ahead of him. An inspiring doctor. And they all knew his butt can swim. And what were they doing? A science experiment. They want to see if the black boy can really not swim. Let's see what happened when we put a black boy in the water. Let's see. That's what they was trying to do. And you know all they asked is swim. They could have jumped into that water to save him. The water was nothing but they said 15 feet or something like that, 15, 20 feet. But it's sad out here in these streets, and we need to talk about this. I went to the look. Moments Younger stood and watched. His friends stood and watched him. His friend, look at the report. And this is who is this by? Daily Mail, girl. Daily Mail. His friends stood and watched the medical student, because you know he's a medical student. 26 almost drowned for 20 minutes, y'all, after he was shoved into the lake by the white woman, even though he could not swim. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about a group of friends stood and watched the black man? Huh? Who is this calling me? I can't talk right now. I can't talk. Oh, didn't I say I can't talk? What do y'all think? God damn. Listen. Okay. I'm gonna see, that's why I put it on mute. That's why I put this shit on mute. All right. Do not trust them. I need y'all to hit that link. Friends stood and watched. I couldn't imagine being pushed in the water because I can't swim either. And he don't even realize, damn, life hit you fast, don't it? Man, life hit him so fast. One moment you're okay with your friends, and the next moment you dead, you brain dead. He was just out here with all his white friends. Man, this ain't right. Ooh, girl, this shit ain't right. Do you hear me? He had his whole future ahead of him, and his mama, her son, just snatched from her life like that over jealous people. She pushed him. At first, they lied. They said he fell in, and then she came forward talking about she pushed him. It's something else to the story, y'all. It is more to the story. Do y'all think it's more to the story? Press 1, or you think, no, it is what it is? Press 7. Comment, let me know what you guys think. The group of friends told police he just kind of fell face first into the water before one admitted she had shoved him off the pier. So at first, the whole group, the whole white people, they all came together and say, yeah, he fell face first into the water. Bullshit. You know, no black man just gonna get in that goddamn water like that. Y'all know black people can't swim like that. Hell, he just fell. That's what they said. Look at the script. He fell. That's what they said. But I guess the white woman, and maybe she's a Christian, I don't know, she felt like she needed to confess. So she said no, she admitted to shoving him off the pier. So she shoved him off. If y'all didn't do nothing wrong, if it was a prank, why don't y'all just come forward and say that? You Christians, huh? Why don't you just be honest, okay? But no. It was something more centered here. These people are diabolical. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Why are you playing with somebody's life that you call your friend? In the legal field, we categorize these things we see fit, said family. Okay, lawyer, they got a family lawyer. I'm glad they got a family lawyer. They are saying horseplay. So the white girls say they were just playing around, horseplaying around. You don't horseplay around with somebody's life when you know he can't swim. And then when he was in there, why did y'all just stay looking at him for 20 minutes? Y'all didn't jump and try to save him? We were saying that it was a criminal intention, push him in the lane. All right, so I guess these are some pictures. And it says a video from the incident shows Gilbert friends, a casual parent staring in the water as he fought for his life for 20 minutes. Girl, they were just sitting down looking at him as he fighting for his life. They just standing right there looking as he fighting for his life. His heart and breathing has stopped by the time an onlooking hogged him for the 15 feet water. Damn. They intend to take his ass out of here. His heart and breathing stopped by the time an onlooking. Girl, I don't want no friends. Fuck these friends. These friends ain't crap. Gilbert mama Yolanda, okay, she told me that Chris had fallen in. Yeah, that's what she said. And I was like, 20 minutes. Why was he underwater for 20 minutes? She told me that Chris had fallen to the lake and had been underwater for 20 minutes or so. In addition, they must be dumb as hell. And additionally, when my son got there, the doctor called us and told me that at this time he was brain dead pretty much, and the rest of his organs were starting to fail. Damn! Oh, I'm mad. The rest of his organs are starting to fall, all because of a push, all because of surrounding yourself around diabolical people. Y'all gotta watch y'all friends y'all keep. You know what? F them friends. Y'all don't need no friends. Y'all don't need no boyfriend or girlfriend at this point. Stay by yourself. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to love yourself. Okay? Because these people will take you out of here. His whole future, his plans is gone. His poor goddamn mama then invested and worked hard to see her son, to put life in her son for 26 years for it to be cut short from a hoe pushing him in a goddamn lake. Oh my God. Y'all need to call in for this. I can't be the only one. She said, I was devastated. I felt like my life had ended in a moment. You damn right. You damn right. My son is aspiring to be a medical doctor. Now, you know it's hard for these niggas to do right. Okay. And they always take out the good ones that's trying to do right, that's doing education. He must be smart as hell. I can't do shit about medicine. Okay. But he's a medicine doctor, boy. Okay. He got his master's last year. Now, that's some tough shit. Cal, goddamn, I didn't even make my associates barely. I don't know how I passed. And his ass, oh, he was dedicated to life. You got to be dedicated to life to get your goddamn master's, okay? And got the spirit to keep going. My son is so sweet. The most selfish being you'll ever meet. I was in terrible state. Ooh. Oh, this is sad. His father and his grandfather probably watched as he got his daddy in his life. Damn. So the friend group came to the hospital. She's telling me, y'all, this is some. So this is the part where people are getting confused, because he was doing okay for 2 days, but then they said his health went back and declined. We don't know if any may turn worse again, because at one point he was off the ventilator, but then they put him back on 2 days later, his mom said. Okay. At this point, we don't know. So they don't know, honey. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm going to look in the comments here at the Daily Mail. And I'm also here at the Neighborhood Talk, which just posted this an hour ago. Okay. And what are y'all saying? Miss Bunny donated $5. Thank you so much, Miss Bunny. Miss Bunny said, my heart goes out to his family, justice to this young man. Yes, say that. Yeah, this is real news. Now, people in the comment section in Neighborhood Talk, I'm just responding. So feel free to hit that link if you guys have something to say. If you're Black, asking why are they mentioning her race? You should be asking why aren't they showing her face? Why haven't they mentioned her name? Why isn't she arrested? Yeah, that's why race matters. And I want to know, what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think that race matters in this case? Press 1, yes. Press 2 if you say no. Now, usually I have shied away from all that type of topic, but hell no. 2 days ago, I done made a change. I said, let's not give a F. Let's not care no more. So I'm trying to, I don't care no more. And look at the views. Look how the algorithm do me when I don't care. Okay? You see how they do me? Y'all see them views? Didn't they drop? And I also want to know, do you want her to be arrested? Do you think that white girl should have been arrested? Press 10 if hell yeah, we want her arrested. Press 15 if you feel like, nah, they was just playing around and it's just innocent. Now we got Ellis. How you doing, Ellis? Ellis. Ellis. Are you there? Okay, Ellis, I don't know what's going on. I kept on saying Ellis, so I'm going to drop you so you can come back so I know you for real. Don't play no games, Ellis. I'm looking in the other comments and I'm just reading, responding. They said she pushed him. Then they collectively sat back and watch him drown for oh, bitch. That pissed me off. Y'all don't understand how pissed off I am. Ah! You pushed him in the water. He did not know you was going to push him. That's his life on the line. Then y'all sat back and watched this man die for 20 minutes. For 20 minutes? I bet you they planned this out. I'm so disgusted. I'm so sick. This is so disgusting. Now, Ellis, you came your ass back. Don't play, Ellis. Ellis. All right, I'm gonna block your ass because you playing around. You see, I keep on saying Ellis, right? What are y'all saying in comment? Bunny, none of them could swim. Yeah, they could swim. They ain't trying to save him. Bunny, they ain't go get help. 20 minutes, they just watch. They didn't get help. They could swim. They ain't trying to help this man. They were his co-workers. They were not his classmate. It was not his girlfriend. It was co-workers, baby. All his co-workers. Yeah, she pushed him and watched him struggle. They all did. It was a group of them. Let's not forget. And you know, they starting to kill in groups. Have y'all noticed? These people are killing in groups now. Look at Shanquella. Didn't they kill her in a group? Look at Mahogany Jackson. Didn't they kill her in a group? These people are killing in groups. Do y'all hear me? So what else are they saying? And here, I'm going to put the phone number up here so you guys can call in while I read these comments. All right. Call in. This young boy, 26-year-old, an aspiring medical student. He just got finished his master's. He was set up by his white co-workers. They pushed him knowing that he could not swim on a lake, and they sat there and they watched him drown for 20 minutes. They didn't help him. They didn't call for help. Honey, it had to be an onlooker saw what was going on from far away, and it was too late when they pulled him out the water because his heart and they said everything just stopped working. So he's up in there brain dead. All right, so we need to call in and we want to know, why hasn't that white girl been arrested? Where's she at? Why haven't we got the white girl name? Why haven't we seen the white girl face? Okay. 301, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Girl, are you hearing what's out here with Christopher?
Yeah, what's up, Gigi? How you been?
I'm good. We missed you. I'm glad you're here. What's your thoughts about it?
Well, you know, with the article, I think it's really messed up because, you know, they're saying that the friends started urinating in the water.
Oh, girl, stop! Girl,
So
wait, KFC. Wait, what? What?
Go back and read the
What?
article. It says the shocking footage
Girl.
shows the group of friends urinating in the water just moments after shoving them in.
Oh, hell no.
So
Hell
that was definitely
no.
intentional. That was intentional.
Girl, say that again, because I'm screaming while you're talking. I can't. That is so
They said the
disgusting.
footage shows the group of friends urinating in the water just moments after shoving them in. But the thing to me is, why are they calling them his friends? Because they definitely were not his friends.
Well, that's what he
All right?
thought they
And then the
were.
fact that-
They
let
were
me
the
tell you how I know it was
co-workers.
intentional. It took somebody from another restaurant to jump in the water to save him. They would have let him drown.
They was. That's what their
They had no
intention.
intention of trying to go in there to get him.
You right.
So I thought that was like really bizarre. You know? So there
That
you
was
go.
a
You gotta
setup.
understand what you up against.
That's intentional.
Yeah, it was intentional. So why come an arrest hasn't been made?
That's what we want to know. And you know this happened in
Right.
Louisiana.
That's what I was telling you about, how they could come at Diddy and do what they do. But this is on footage. They got footage showing them pushing this young man in the water and no arrest.
But tell me this, KFC, why ain't many people talking about it? Why ain't all these AI
Because
YouTubers
you know why?
talking
Because
about
she's
this?
black. She's black and the suspects are white.
Well,
White
it's a
is
shame.
protected. All right? So it's like, it's messed up, but you can tell it was intentional because it took someone else from somewhere else to jump in to save him. So,
I'm so sick
there
with
you
this.
go,
The
you go.
urinating. I can't
It's that
believe
good old
it.
anti-black bias. And so when people talk about, why does everything have to be about race? Everything in this country, in this world is about race. I mean, it's embedded in the foundation of the country. So I'm glad I think the way that I think. That way you'll never catch me slipping or my guard down. Because you have to learn it.
So
It is what it is. Look
KFC,
at Emmett Till.
is it safe
Emmett
to
Till, Muddy,
say?
Mississippi, 1955. 14-year-old child. Look what they did to him. Like, we're not so far gone from the days where we made so much progress. So I hate when people say it's not about race, it's not about race. Yes, it is. They made it about race, not black people. Everything with them in their decision making, their thought process, always can trace back to race. It's just something that they've always tried to do. Always they have used to the best of their advantage. That's it.
So KFC, is it safe to say you want to be on a pier with a whole bunch of white people?
Never.
KFC,
But I'm not going to be on there with a whole bunch of blacks either.
Oh, shit.
I'm not going to be on there with a whole bunch of nobodies because I don't trust anybody.
KFC said it. KFC, would you trust my chat to be on a pier with my chat?
Hell no. That was some of the ones that be saying that. Hell no. I'll be on there somewhere else on the dock across from them, but hell no.
They say turn the music up and they'll butt bump you. Okay.
See, there you go.
Bump
there
up,
you go.
bump your ass right in the water.
I'm coming up for them though, but hell no, I'm not getting on the dock with them. No way.
I don't blame you.
But I mean, that's what it is in this country, anti-black bias. So for people to think that Diddy or anybody else will get a fair trial, please. They're not.
Now they're saying
she should.
They said the people in the comments, they want her arrested. They feel like she should be arrested. She stood there and watched.
Imagine if the shoe was on the other foot. Imagine if a black guy pushed a white woman in the water and it was a group of black people on that dock and he did it to that white girl. What would have happened? How do you think law enforcement would have showed up? See, that anti-black bias, that's there, that's real life. And that's what I was saying that a couple of shows ago about black men being an endangered species, and everybody kept, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Because what I meant by that, I'm saying that in this country, the bias is driven, the hatred for black people is driven by the perception, especially for black men, that we are a threat. So that's just the way it is. That's just how it's always going to be, probably. Like what Donald Trump said,
they are saying, hold on, let's keep it on him though. Let's not go too far. Let's keep it on him.
I'm not going off far on that, but I'm saying, remember when you said Trump said he would give the power back to the police?
Yeah, he's not going to
back in the day.
He's not going to prosecute.
They were able to take away black lives and not be prosecuted for it. So you got to read in between the lines on a whole lot of stuff. But with this case, yeah, it's a sad case. But it's so many cases like this out here. Like the young college student in Chicago, that went missing, and they found his cell phone on the side of the road, and his Chrysler car was gone, and all that. And he was ended up in one of those sundown towns. Like, this is still real life. Like, this is not so far ago where people don't act like this. They still act like this. This is still real.
Yeah, they said they knew his future was bright and they felt insecure, so they played the game such as let's go to the lake and chill, and this was planned murder. I do think it was a planned murder. Comment, let me know. Press 7 if you think it was a planned murking. Press 10 if you feel like it was an accident. All right, I'm gonna put you on hold, KFC. 407, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Yes. Can you turn your radio down because I'm hearing a lot of feedback?
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Talk to me.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna upset everybody. If it's a lot of white people, what he doing at the lake? What he doing at the lake? White people, black people don't do lakes. We do parks. He just wants to hang out with them at the lake. We don't do lake. We don't like white people go to the lake, have a boat or something, and drinking beer at the lake. We go to the park. And I just want to think why he there, and he is a professional person too. So he should think what he doing. Just like KFC said, I just believe what she said sometimes, but this time she's right.
Dang.
She is right. Why are you doing at the lake with those white people? That's what I'm saying. It's just.
But Carla, if it wasn't a lake, it could have been somewhere else. It could have been another circumstance if they wanted to take his life, right? Because they work with him.
Yeah, yes, they work with him, and they know. If I know I can't swim, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I can go to the. Yeah, I know going. I believe what you said too. I don't know. They just want to kill that guy.
See, I don't know everything about that. It might not have had anything to do with his race. It could have been jealousy. It could have been jealousy as well.
Okay, yeah, it can be jealousy too. Yes, it's true.
But why would he go though? Why would he be so naive to go? I don't know why they keep saying those were his friends. They keep saying friends.
Because, KFC, just like when you go to places, friends take people out. Family take people out. So if you see a person as a friend, that's your perspective, and that was his friend. That's what he thought.
Or they try to cover it up.
And friends do take each other out. You hear all the time. I got a story where a son just took out his father. But can I just say that wasn't his son, because ain't no son gonna take out his father. The truth is, sons do take out fathers, fathers take out sons, friends take out friends.
Right. Or could he have been kidnapped? Are they trying to cover it up by saying those were his friends? Because he's brain dead, right?
Well, the thing about it is they all work. They all work together. Those were his co-workers.
That doesn't mean those were his friends, though.
Okay, but that's how they reported. They were co-workers, sweetie.
Yeah, because they're trying to protect whiteness. And they get on my nerves when they do that too. Like, they don't want you to believe that they're capable of acting like that. Yes, they are. They want you to think that it's only us in this country that do barbaric things like that. They do those things. And they've been doing it for a while, just like the black girl that went out on the date with the white man, and he chopped her up. They found her body parts scattered all over the place. She was 19 years old. He was like 33. They've been doing stuff for a very long time. And they just haven't, let us know about it. That's all.
We have
like some of these black on black crimes, a lot of these black on black crimes are not done by black people. You'll be surprised to know who are doing them, who's behind them. So it's like, this is not new to me. I mean, it's sad, but there's so many cases out here like this. So, I don't know.
That's all I'm saying right now. I'm going to leave now, okay? Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling up here. All right, so I'm going to put you back on hold, KFC. So feel free to call in. We want to hear what you guys have to say, okay? They took this guy's life so soon, this black man's life, this brother. And when they dumped him in the water, they urinated in the water, and they didn't go call for help. They didn't call 911. They didn't jump in and try to save him. They didn't yell and say, help, help, help. No, no, no. Nope. They just sat there and watched him fight for his life in the bubbles. And an onlooker saw what was going on and helped him, but it was too damn late. All right. So that's the sad part about it. So people are saying they were jealous, hated for an educated black man with goals that was going places, because they all worked, I believe, at a restaurant. And just to hear his stories and how he got his master's and how he was leaving that restaurant to be a doctor, people are saying that really triggered their butt. And this is in Louisiana. And you know how it is in Louisiana. Calling from 678, you're live on the air.
Hello, Gigi.
Hey, this Trey.
Hey, this is Trey.
Talk to me about this case, Trey.
Okay, I heard about this story. It was very disturbing. It made me sick to my stomach.
Trey, I'm so pissed. I don't even hear you angry. I need to hear your anger, Trey. I don't want to be the only one. I'm so angry. I wish I had the superpowers to turn back time to go in there, because I knocked their ass out myself.
Amen, Gigi. Amen. It's just disturbing. This brother was young, highly educated. He was going somewhere. He was about to become a doctor. Then he goes out with his so-called friends, and he gets pushed in the water. Allegedly, his friends knew he couldn't swim. They're watching this man struggle for his life, and he's underwater for what?
20 minutes.
Close to 20 minutes. That's disturbing. And she should be arrested for attempted murder, and at the very least, manslaughter. Because this is unacceptable. She can't just walk away from this. This is not something she had to do. And she probably was jealous of him the whole time. She wasn't even his friend. What friend you know are going to watch you struggle for your life? What friend is going to push you in the water anyway?
No friend. And they know you can't swim. Who does that? Right. Who does it? The devil. These are Satan kids. That is Satan kid right there. They are Satan kids. The devil does that. Trying to snatch the light out of you.
Exactly right. You're right. And allegedly they were out for drinks and some food, right? And then they went outside where the water was. Like, that's crazy. You think you're going out to have a good time with people you trust, and then you end up during their drowning because you were pushed by someone you thought was your friend. And now he's brain deceased on life support.
Mm-hmm. He didn't even see it coming.
Right. He didn't even see that coming. And I just think that someone needs to be arrested and charged for this. Someone definitely needs to be arrested and charged for this. At the very least, this is a manslaughter charge. At the very least. That's just crazy to me. And he had so much going for himself. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a damn what y'all say. At the very least, manslaughter. I don't care about that. That was a murk. She murked him. She pushed him. It was intentional. You don't make a mistake and push. You push. Okay? You push. Yeah, you push. You push. Right. You push. Right, and if she did not push him, he would still be alive. I get sick and tired of y'all. Well, at the very least, release my ass. Right. Go for the full throttle. Ain't nobody trying to feel sorry for that hoe.
Gigi said, forget that at least. It ain't no at least. Right?
It's almost like y'all sympathizing with her or something.
Yeah, I don't think, though, I don't think this is going to get swept under the rug because this is getting a lot of media attention early. You know what I'm saying?
It's not getting enough. It's not getting enough.
But it needs more. It needs more. It needs more. This doesn't need to just go away. This doesn't need to go away. Yeah, because then if you don't do anything here, what is it telling us that we can push people off?
Hell yeah. It's sending a clear message. You can send these clear these black boys out by mistake and ain't nothing gonna happen. You're gonna hear a whole bunch of mistakes. It's right. This year, it's this and time now. Say, oh. And then people don't want to touch it because it's political year, and then it's that race attached to it because she's a white woman. Honey,
it's in the South. It's in the South.
It's sad.
I saw his
Trey,
mother,
you're not even mad enough for me.
I'm very angry.
I can't tell. Can y'all tell if Trey mad? Press 1. Can you tell Trey? Yeah, Trey, you sound like you're going to sleep, brother.
Oh no, I'm not. But if I go too far over the edge, Gigi, I won't be able to be brought back.
Well, child, go ahead. Go ahead. I'd rather for you to go somewhere than go nowhere. Shit.
I just think that this is just my personal opinion. Nobody has to agree with it, but I just find it funny that, well, not funny, but peculiar when our people go into these so-called white spaces, and we're the token black person. This isn't the first time that something like this has happened, and the token black person, is the only one who leaves unalived. I don't know if you remember this case in Georgia where the black girl had to sleep over with her friends and coworkers, and she was the only black person there. And they said that she accidentally fell off the patio, and they found her, and no one was out there when she fell, and she died. And that's like an ongoing investigation, supposedly. So I don't know if any of the
they heard about it, Trey. They remember it. It's they're gonna stay wiping y'all asses out because y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Right. And she was the only one there, the only black person. She was the only one who left without her life. Ooh. And then they're saying, "Oh, well, we weren't there. We were asleep. Maybe she went on the patio to smoke a cigarette." No, BS. Somebody pushed her. Mm-hmm. These people don't really like us. These people don't really like us like that.
Well, they know. They can just say it's an accident.
And get away with it with no arrest, right?
Listen, Trey, I thought I wanted white friends until now. So I'm having second thoughts.
Like this.
Hey, niggas, y'all might not be too bad. Look, I love y'all niggas. Shit. Y'all might listen, y'all get on my damn nerves, true enough. But hell, y'all might not be that bad. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
If you ever have any of your YT friends, and they say, "Oh, well, come on, will you be the only black one there? Isn't that so?" I'll be like, you know what? I'm good. I catch y'all on the flip.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. All white people ain't the same. You're right. Everybody ain't the same. You know, and I'm sure a lot of white people. It could have
been a setup from the start.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of white people are outraged from this. But these are white people from the South. I think they kind of different.
Yeah, when you start talking about Georgia and Louisiana and all these, yeah, they're different.
They bred different. They groom different.
And I saw his mom speaking, the young man's mother.
I did too.
And that was very sad, you know.
Yeah, her whole life is snatched away from her. She done worked so much to get her son, 26 years old. I mean, he got his master's degree, child. It's not a lot of us getting our master's degrees. He was a good one.
Right.
He was definitely different.
He worked really hard for that. And I want to know more about his relationship with the young lady who pushed him in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they protecting her. They said they protecting her. That's why you can't see her face. That's why she ain't arrested. You don't know her name. You don't know nothing about the girl.
But you know what? We as a people are the most forgiving people on the face of the earth. Remember the cop who claimed she accidentally went into the wrong apartment and shot the young man that was eating ice cream in his apartment? I don't know if you remember that too. And his family. Please, y'all don't get mad at me. This is my personal opinion.
Child,
His
listen,
family.
I didn't changed up, Trey. 2-3 days ago, I said I'm gonna start talking, and I just don't give a damn no more. So yeah, I'm on a
Okay,
whole
well, then
little
I don't.
thing. But go ahead.
I don't either, Gigi. But then, okay, well then I don't. Remember when his family went in the courtroom and said that they wanted a hug from her, and that they forgave her and they wanted a hug with this woman. You know what? And when I see stuff like that, I always say we always play ourselves because we are very forgiving people, even to our own detriment. And in reality, these people don't care anything about us. They don't. They don't. And especially if you are a successful black person, they definitely don't because you don't fit the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on,
Because you don't fit the
KFC.
narrative.
What do you think? Do you agree with Trey or you disagree?
Yep, everything he said.
Do you
Yep,
disagree?
even that case he was mentioning about that
Hey,
black girl
Casey.
sleepover. I studied that case because when they found her, she had injuries on her that wouldn't match someone falling.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, I know about that one. It's a lot of them, and I don't know why she would go to that party anyway.
And
You
did
know,
you see
but
the picture?
I don't know.
And did you see
I'm
the
not gonna go
photo?
nowhere where I'm the only black anything. I don't care what it is. I'm just not gonna do
You're
it.
right, Casey. You right.
Even if it's going to a fast food restaurant, I don't see no black people there. I'm not stopping.
I would. Shit. Y'all making me change my mind. Shit. Okay.
Now when I can go to a Wawa or something to get what I need. I mean, that's
I
the way I
would
think.
before the day. I
Wawa.
would. I'd be like, okay, ain't no niggas here.
Nah,
That's
I'm not
fine.
stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
Some Spanish people feel the same way white people do too. So, you know, because I think it was a Spanish guy at that sleepover party. And they would say he might have been a suspect or had something to do with her doing that. I've heard several stories about that. They said she was trying to get away or something. She might have jumped or she might have been pushed. But they said she was cut up pretty bad. She had some cuts on her. Something to add up about her. Yeah, I remember that story. And that's still unsolved to this day. How can they get away with that? I don't know. I don't know.
Because they in Georgia.
Yeah. But, you know, it's a lot of racism with that lake where that, you know, boy was pushed into. Is, you know, hey, it's a lot.
But it's sad, though. That's real sad and unfortunate.
It definitely is. It's sad all the way around.
Because his life is over, you know?
It is. That's why they did it. But if someone else didn't come rescue him, would they let him stay in the water and drown? Probably so.
But they were saying that another person who wasn't even in his party came over and finally got him out. So somebody who didn't even know them.
Exactly. So what if that person didn't come over? What would, you know?
Oh, he probably would have died on the spot.
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
But
that's why they did
think that's what they wanted. And they probably were upset that somebody came over and helped.
Or could it be the other way around? Maybe it was all calculated like this. Maybe they wanted somebody to help at the last minute when it was too late. So it can seem like, you know, hey, help. Can somebody help? My friend drowned or something like that. Do you think that's what it been? And therefore, you know, because if they just leave and I say nothing, they know last time they seen them was there. So they had to admit they were there. It would seem more suspect if they would just drown him and then left. So I don't know. You know, don't underestimate people. Sometimes it can go exactly how they want it to go.
You're right.
You see, ain't nobody got arrested. You see it's going according to plan. We don't know none of their names.
But how can they not make an arrest if they say they have the footage? See, that's what I'm talking about.
They had it on the video from the place. Yeah.
Right.
They had it on had the footage of the whole thing.
And Trey, did you hear? Hold on, Trey, did you hear they pissed on him afterwards?
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I didn't,
Yes,
I didn't
right.
hear that.
Right when they push them in
Because
that
if
water,
did,
they all they peed in the water, child, in that muddy water.
Yeah.
oh yeah, but if they did that, it sounds like when they invited him out, they had it planned already. And see that, that could mess them up because if it was already planned, it's premeditated. And then it goes from they can't even claim manslaughter because if it's premeditated, that would definitely be attempted murder. And if he dies, which is I hate to say this, I hope he recovers, but it's not looking good.
It's not looking
That's
good.
just
They
murder,
said all them
period.
organs
It's just
is
murder.
failing. They said all his organs failing.
All his organs fail, like his kidney, liver, or
Yeah,
everything.
his brain and stuff. Yeah.
Damn,
So
and
it's
he had
not-
a good ass brain. That man would never be the same. He was supposed to be saving lives. He was so smart, and he was way more smarter than I could. Damn, why they always get the good one? They couldn't get in the F one? I mean, shit. They know how to pick them, don't they?
I mean, they're saying that they were horse playing with him, so I don't know. That's probably how they're gonna get out of it.
Horseplay my ass. If it wasn't
But
for
here's
your
the thing,
horseplay, he would still be alive.
But here's the thing, though. His attorneys are probably going to make the argument because I can push you and I'm playing, but you weren't in on it. And you don't see it coming. And I go push you in the water and then you drown and die. And then I say, oh, I was just playing. And they be like, yeah, but they weren't. They didn't see that coming. They weren't.
First of all, he didn't give
He
him,
couldn't-
he didn't give consent. He didn't say, come on, push
He
me.
didn't
That's
give
not giving
consent.
consent.
He
She's
didn't give
touching on
consent to
him.
that.
Yeah, consent. What about consent? Remember that word?
Yep, consent.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful with that, cause now you're setting a precedent. Cause now somebody in another state can say, "Oh, I pushed her in traffic, but I was playing."
Ain't nobody getting in that muddy ass water, y'all. That water was nasty and muddy. Ain't nobody getting that water.
I know.
I told you they don't like us for real. I don't know why people don't. Even my coworkers who are white, who seem to be nice, but I always have in my mind that it's a facade. It's not genuine. That's surface. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I
So would you say
disagree.
that
I
if you
be
was walking down the street late at night, you think they would stop or they wouldn't stop?
they
Oh
was,
no, they wouldn't. No.
well, see, I know white
There's a-
people, and
No.
the white people I know is real good to me. You know, so I don't have
But there's a
that.
difference between someone liking you and tolerating you.
Yeah.
You know, my
Well, I'm
aunt told
sure
me
the
that
whole
years
bunch of
ago.
white people probably don't like me, but I'm just saying the ones I know.
Yeah. So on surface, they're very nice. On the surface, yeah. But that could be because they have to tolerate me because they have to work with me Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying?
I feel the
So
same way
I
every
think-
day I go to work.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're very
Yeah.
nice on the surface, yeah. But I just don't. I always have in my mind, that means nothing. That means
It
nothing
doesn't.
because I can force a smile. I can make you think that I'm a pleasant person when you're around, and deep down, I don't really like you. Anybody can do that, right?
Hold on, and I want to let y'all know
Right.
too. He was off of life support for 2 days, but it went bad, and he's back on life support and brain dead. He was only on there off there for 2 days, and then it went bad.
You know they say they have alligators in that lake too.
No, they probably, and
You
you
think
know
what
that's
they were trying.
you know
That's
that's how you
maybe
get
what
rid.
people it is.
That's how you get
They
rid
say
of a
there's alligators
body.
in that lake.
That's how you get rid of the body, girl.
Maybe that's why
And that's
nobody
what they
wanted to
wanted
jump
to
in to
happen.
help them. I don't know.
That's
Maybe it
what
was
they wanted to
hoping
happen.
that would happen.
They probably wanted him to go ahead and get ate up, and then
Yeah.
when somebody actually jumped in and got him, they probably were like, "Oh."
Eat that black.
But I do the
ass
same
up.
thing at work too, Dre. I be looking right at him, be like, man, get out my face, man. But I mean, you know, you
I
put that smile on every day.
Well,
Yup,
see, I'm
yup, Monday
different.
through
I
Friday.
greet with a smile, and I love him. I love on him.
I don't be, but I be talking through my smile too. I be like, I hate your guts. But you know, it's
Oh,
not just white versus
KFC,
black
that
folks,
is
too.
so horrible. You know I love me
That
some
was
Taylor
that.
Swift. You know I love me some Taylor Swift.
I can't stand Taylor Swift.
She said,
I
I'm
sure
done.
do. Yeah. We be grooving to Taylor.
She said, I love me some Taylor Swift,
I
though.
sure do.
It's hard.
Hey,
It's hard going on the job now because you got to deal with so many personalities and stuff. And
you do.
I don't have time for
You
all
do.
that dumb stuff.
You
I
really
just
do.
mind my
You
business,
really
stay to
do.
myself. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
But I just hate that this happened to this brother.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate this
not
happened
right.
to this brother. I do.
That should not
You
be
know
his
what I'm saying?
story.
I really do.
This should not be his story.
He's so young. His life was just starting. When you're 25, 26, you're so young at that age. You know what I'm saying? That's young. It's very, very young. And
All right, well, hold on. I got some
but
more
I don't
callers.
care if he.
Wait, hold on. I got
I
some more
don't care.
callers. Why so laughing? Calling from 470. You're live on the air. 470.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yes. I want to just touch on the base of with the girl that got what I'm gonna say got killed at the house.
Well, who
it's
you
supposed
talking
to be a
about?
gallery.
We talking about.
I'm talking about in Georgia.
We not talking about that. Oh, you talking about the case they were talking about. You talking about Trey and them. Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Trey.
One of the friends, because she was a soccer mom like the other people, and her husband was a police officer. So they cleaned everything up before they called the other police in Georgia to check on the girl and asking them about what was going on. So they really like brush it under the rug, and they just call it a day.
I know. See, I remember reading that. It was a Spanish guy, right? He was like a cop or something.
No, he was white. Listen, they told her that the husband was going to be out of town. The husband was in the basement. Remember, Georgia got a lot of basement because I live in Georgia. So they got a lot of basement. They snuck out the basement, and I think that's when the girl kind of got shook up, the black girl, like she wasn't going to stay the night. She called her husband and said, come and get me 6 o'clock in the morning. But what happened, she was dead before then, but they seen the door open around about 4 o'clock. And they said that's when she went out to smoke a cigarette, they guessed. And she felt low, but they found out they was out there, they was inside the house at first smoking weed and drinking.
But did they ever reveal like a motive intent of why it happened, or they didn't discuss that?
No, listen, he called his friends that worked for the police office, and they came over, and he said, don't worry about nothing. And they had their story together, and they brushed it under the rug.
So they basically want her to come over to spend the night to do that to her?
I believe so.
Why though?
She was the only black. Yeah. She was the only black girl. The black chick was at the soccer game and all that. So they were saying different words. Hey, you need to come over. We having this little get together and all that. And all of them was in cahoots. All of them was in cahoots together.
Well, I think they do it for sport too. It's like a sport to them, just like when they go out into the woods and they try to take down a lion, or take down an animal. They want to reel them in with something nice and sweet, like they're reel me in with some fried chicken. I got some good fried chicken, Gigi. I said, do you?
So you always try to say fried chicken. I know you can say that.
No, but you know what?
They got me. They got me with that fried chicken shit.
Nah, you been saying that word.
I said, do it taste like Chick-fil-A? They gonna say, oh, girl, it tastes better than Chick-fil-A chicken. I said, oh shit, let me go.
You know what? Overall with the boy, what I think that you never let a person know your weakness. His weakness was he could not swim. So they had to get him down there. I believe the discussion happened at the job. Then they said, well, we're going to push him in. He ain't going to even know it. They called him off guard when they pushed him in.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? They did that intentionally. They did that on purpose because they was jealous because he a black boy finna go somewhere while they going to still be stuck at that job. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, girl, you already know how they feel in this country, that black people getting too much. Okay? Yeah, and then they listen to Trump. They listen to Trump and they getting geeked up. Let's start this shit now. Let's start this shit off right.
Yeah, But check this out. Hey, Gigi, did you hear about remember the little boy they found dead in the school? Got wrapped up in the check this out.
Georgia.
Check this
Oh
out.
yeah, the
How
back.
about yeah, check this out. I don't know, but check it out. It was an update on it. The boys, 2 white boys did it, right? And how about the daddy is a detective? And they covered it up. So he took the camera. They edited the tapes and stuff, showing how the boy walked in the gym and everything. And how about they ain't never go to jail or get prosecuted at all, period. Ain't get arrested because his dad was a detective.
They always
So
gonna get away with it.
In school,
Yeah, they opened them up and they cleaned them out too. They stuffed them with newspaper.
What?
They stuffed them.
He had nothing. All
how
his
to
organs were gone. Yeah.
Yeah, but the daddy told him how to do it. Listen, because remember the white boys left school. The white boys left school a little early. So they went home and had a discussion with their dad. They had to come back to school because you're looking at the time and it was edited. They were showing the film on how they got the cameras, they edited the cameras, and the daddy was a detective. So he contacted some of his friends to come in there to knock that out the way because I can't afford for my sons to go to school. To get prosecuted off of this over a nigga. You know what they say like that. They'll say it just like that. So basically they covered everything up and it come to find out was the 2 white boys were jealous of him. But they were trying to say that he was gay. That's why they did that. But
he was missing for a while though. His parents couldn't find him, and I think they took him to the morgue instead of the hospital. And by the time his parents got him, they had cleaned him out from head to toe. Everything was gone.
Yeah,
you said they did it because he was gay.
Yeah, they were trying to say that the black boy was gay.
That ain't a reason to kill nobody.
It was organ harvesting.
So that's not a reason to kill nobody. So they're just going around killing black gay boys.
I'm just trying to tell you what the update was.
I know, girl.
People was behind it.
So I'm just saying, are they going around and killing black gay boys? Is that their target? Black gay boys.
I just think they wanted to kill a nigga and see how it feels.
And they said, well, let's get them to be gay because the black community don't care about their black gay boys anyway. Let's take their ass out of here.
Yeah.
Could be.
So they ain't contacted them about 5 or 6 hours later.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it was a bunch of cowards anyway. Because what was it, like 3-on-1 or something like that?
It was 2 white boys and they brothers. They was brothers.
Ooh,
that was cowards though.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think when they first caught him, that black boy won, and then he went home and told his brother, his father, and they made him go up there or something like that. Something was crazy like that.
Yeah, daddy was a detective. But guess who spread the word? The sister. The white boy's sister was telling it. And they still ain't prosecute them.
She felt convicted.
Overheard the daddy talking.
She probably felt convicted and tell the truth.
Let me ask you this, caller. What do you know about the case where the white girl snuck out and met the black boy? Remember they both were gunned down?
Where?
Did you hear that one in South Carolina or something like that?
I did.
What happened with that? No one's talking about that no more.
And nobody talked about it no more.
Right, nobody's talking about it.
And they killed and they found him and her dead.
Right. She snuck out. Remember, she snuck out the house?
To meet the black guy.
Right. And somebody gunned both of them down?
At night.
They won't bring the update on that. What happened with that?
But look at this right here. Let me tell y'all some reality. My brother got killed by his wife. She was white. Her name was Noelle Richardson. She killed my brother because he found out that she was sleeping with everybody, right? How about when they did arrest her? Listen, her bond was $1,000. And this happened in Texas. We originally from Florida, Miami. You hear what I'm saying? And he was in the Navy. She killed my brother, guess what? Through the door. Brand new home subdivision, no peephole to nothing. And she had 3 of her friends in there to witness. How my brother tried to attack her? How my brother tried to attack you? We outside in the door lock.
Girl,
with his own
I'm so sorry to hear that.
His clothes was in the house. Yes, his clothes was in the house. So you know how people they got brand new clothes or whatever. Let me get my junk and let's go. Because he was staying at his friend's house that was in the military with him.
Oh, God,
and she shot him through the door.
This
they showed
sad.
us at the we was at the funeral. She shot him one time through the mouth. So I guess people yelling like, "Baby, like, open the door, let me get myself." He shot him in the chamber of his heart.
I am so sorry that you had to go through that. My condolences to you and your family.
Thank you. The best friend called my sister, the one he was staying with, right? Because Lil John, he's like a pretty boy. And he was like modeling and all this stuff right here. So my brother was like, well, let me go ahead and go over here and get my stuff right here. He said, man, you could. He said, yeah, I'm coming just to grab my stuff and go. He took the gun from out of his clothes and all this stuff. Cause she called him and said, come and get your stuff. If you gonna leave, leave. My brother said, my mama ain't raised me to date no hoes and stuff. Whatever you do what you want to do. I guess she got upset. And then she tried to withdraw the $200,000 to my sister had to call the bank and put it on hold because it was a death in the family, and we still got an investigation going on. She kept my brother's body in Texas for over a month because she didn't want to send it back. My mama said, let me take this goddamn gun because she got the wrong one right now. I'm already going through something. This is my second child I'm burying because my brother, my baby brother, and then that's my niece brother. And boom, she went to the club Friday. She got out Wednesday, went to the club Friday and said, anybody else want to try me? They said she was loud in the club and everything. She's like, I'll kill anybody. I ain't with this and all this stuff. And still, they never investigated nothing. They disclosed it. But let me tell you what happened. She went when my brother was on the military base and he had to get surgery for his ear because he had a keloid on it. How about she was leaving the house going to a women's shelf, filling up the case on my brother, talking about my brother beat her, this and that. So when she was calling, she was saying, oh, I'm at my mama's house. I'm telling you, they sneaky. They white devils. They sneaky. They share behind your back. Huh?
Does she have blonde hair?
I think so. She got like, blondish, brown, like. Her name
Girl,
is
stop.
Noel.
Y'all making me scared. I just bought a blonde wig now. KFC, don't do that shit. God damn it, don't do it. God damn, I'm not safe around nobody. Shit, I'm already scared of the niggas. I thought the white people was a little safe. I'm hearing all these stories. I'm scared now. Shit. Can't trust nobody.
And she held the body because she was the wife. So she wasn't sending the body back to Florida, period. The people had to keep talking to her, the investigator, I guess, over the case, and her mom and her dad saying, man, go and send the boy body back. He dead. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do with his dead? Because she's saying, I'm the wife. I get respect, blah, blah. But they was reporting stuff back to us, which we didn't care at that moment. We were just trying to go ahead and get the funeral over with because his body been out so long. It was already over a month that the body was already out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened.
$1,000 bond they gave her. They gave her $1,000 bond.
Is she in jail now?
In Texas?
No, she is not in jail. Because remember, I told you she was going to the women abuse shelter, talking about he did this, he did that. Really, he's at work. So if they really did the paperwork right and did the investigation right, they would have called it all kind of lies. But that's what happened. But he told on the phone, because even his lawyer, my brother's lawyer, even said your brother was filed for divorce. He was leaving her.
Well,
and I guess she said, ain't no nigga gonna leave me. If I can't have you, nobody can have you. And she killed my brother. But
I'm sorry
he was outside the door. She shot through the door.
Pow, pow.
She shot through the door inside
was it a front door or bedroom door?
It was a front door. You know your front door. You know a new subdivision. Listen, my brother had 2 brand new cars, just bought the house and everything. She piled him through the front door.
Gone too soon.
No peephole or nothing. And had all 3 white witnesses in the house.
Okay, hold on. We got Rashida here. Rashida.
Wow.
We don't need no relationships and no friendships. Rashida, what's your thoughts about Christopher?
Is that the young man on the screen?
Yeah. Did you hear the story? You want me to repeat?
Yeah. No, I heard it. I think that it's sick, it's sad. I think the part that boils my blood the most is the fact that they want to claim that they were playing, but yet that don't equate to 20 minutes of not helping him. Like, okay, say you was playing, which I think people play too much anyway. Don't play with me like that. Okay, you was playing, you pushed him in there. But once you noticed that he was drowning, why wait 20 minutes? And then, if I'm not mistaken, none of them helped him. It was somebody else.
Rashida, if you put somebody, why wait a minute? It don't take you nothing. I see the movies and I see at the lake, they jump in, they pop their head right back on out.
Right.
It takes what, 15 seconds. It don't even take you a whole minute. If it's a minute, something wrong, something off. We should
Right.
help.
So
Y'all know
to
that black
me,
man can't swim. And then Rashida, did you hear they pissed in that muddy water after they pushed him in? They pissed in that water, girl.
I heard that. And see, to me, and this could just be me, but it's set up to me, it is premeditated.
You
So
know it's
when they
set up,
be
Rashida. You
when
know
they
it's
try them, it should be on first degree
uh-huh. Now, Will, we want
because
to
there's no
hear if
way.
somebody arrested. Why we don't
Um,
have names? Why we don't have no faces? Huh?
yeah, because we know why though, Gigi. We absolutely know why. It's the same thing we've been talking about the whole time. Any situation we talk about, everything we talk about on your show, it always go back to race.
But I don't know why. Because maybe, people are kind of dumbfounded like me. And we watch the news and all we see is our own black people that fought a lot of shit. So we be like, well, why they not showing it? So sometimes we need y'all to re-say it, especially for me.
They not showing these people because these people nine
They're
times out of ten, yeah, it's for protection
protected
because they know.
because they
Right,
color and their color, it has a lot of privileges in America. And at this time of day, we are in a political era, and they
right,
want to push their color to be a certain way. They care about their own reputation, so
right.
they don't want too many news stories painting their color in a negative light. So
In a
they
negative light like they do
so
us.
when it
Yes,
comes to the black people, I mean, shit, they gonna twist your story, make it horrible, and your own black people gonna twist it too. So
exactly. But they okay with us holding our people accountable. Because let me tell you this. I hear people say bashing black people or this, that, and the third. We're supposed to, stick together. But at the end of the day, no, we need to hold everybody accountable because when you don't hold people accountable for the bad things they do, then you create a monster. And then when they go off and start doing this and start doing that, it's like, okay, they never was surrounded by people that told them what they were doing was wrong. But on the other side of the fence, they okay with us bashing each other or
why
holding
would
each
it be,
other.
Rashida? Okay, can we role play? I'm gonna be the white person. Why
Okay,
would it be okay? That's your people, that's your fault, and it just makes us seem superior anyway.
say that
Why
again, Gigi.
why would I be having an issue with you bashing your own people? At the end of the day, we are in war. And the more you bash your people, the more it makes our reputation seem superior. Why would I give a damn? Why do you what how can you fix your mouth to be mad because I'm not being upset about what your people do to you?
I can't role play with you on that one, Gigi, because I agree with that. That's the one thing I can agree. I'm sorry, but it's so sad that it's like that, but that's the God honest truth. That's what I say, and I know a lot of people don't like when I say it. Like I have these conversations with my family and friends as well. But at the end of the day, we don't like who we are. We bash each other, but then again, at the same time of doing that, we make excuses for bad behaviors. You get what I'm saying? We don't stick together like we should. Now, I'm not putting everybody in this category because you
If
have
we
some.
did stick together like you will want, Rashida, black boys like him would be more motivated to hang out with his own brothers and sisters. Would you agree?
Right, exactly.
So it
Exactly.
promotes more black people coming together because they feel like this is a safe space amongst each other. But it's
Right.
not a safe space amongst each other. So there. Okay.
That's that, And but see, that's the thing. We don't have we run from and we're fighting as a community other races, sicknesses, diseases in each other. How does that work? How does that work? Everybody else is against us, including us.
Well, people are saying it's planned, and if the enemy have done that to divide us, to keep us from uniting, they did a great job because they will always have the upper hand because we can never unite. And they
Right.
always put seeds to divide us, and we will always take the bait.
Yeah. And it's like, don't get it twisted. You'll have those handfuls of people that can come together, that can work together, bring communities together, and do things like this. But when you speak as a whole and majority, it's sad, bro. It's sad, but it's the truth. But it all boils down to one thing. We don't like who we see in the mirror. And I'm gonna always say that. Because if you love
That
yourself,
we don't like when we've been programmed and we've been groomed to dislike what we see. We've been taught. I mean, it wasn't our choice to come to Planet Rock. Planet Rock landed on us. Okay, we
no,
were
I see
trafficked.
it.
We were
Yeah.
trafficked. Okay, talk about trafficking. We
Oh,
were the ones that
trafficked
was
and
trafficked
groomed.
and
And
groomed.
groomed. That's
Okay,
right.
from generation to generation to generation. But nobody want to talk about that.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but that's exactly what it was. And this is generations and generations and generations. And of course, like I said, you have those woke, you have a lot of us who are woke and doing this and doing that, but they can't fight the fight by themselves.
Right.
You
Well,
can't keep
at a
fighting with somebody and make changes when everybody else is fighting against you.
I know at a time we were talking about here earlier, and they were saying at a time, black people were rocking their afros, and they were saying, they're proud to be black. But what happened to that? How did that era die out?
Well, I don't think it really died out because I mean, I see now, like even it was a law passed. I don't know if anybody else heard of it, but I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was passed like right in the middle of the pandemic or after, where in certain states they can no longer fire you because of your hair. Like they made it a law that you couldn't discriminate against people with dreads or they afros. So I see a lot of
They taking
people.
that back off the board. It was like that, but they taking a lot of stuff like that off the board. I heard in Texas somebody got in trouble because they was wearing dreads. They gonna reverse all that. But I was saying that they were proud to rock the afros in the black community, but you don't see them afro rockers no more. And I was
Because
just
those
about that.
times changed. So
Okay.
the weave became a thing, so much so that it was not just us, but everybody is wearing weave. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing. It was like you want the uh 32-inch yaki. Well, nobody wears yaki no more, but y'all get what I'm trying to
Well,
say.
we are the ones that know. We has that. We got that stamp. We got that because we're more bold, I guess, with it. And
Right.
what?
But it's been around for since before that because let's not
Course,
get it
this is where
twisted.
you
Back in the day, in the
Shakespeare.
si-
Shakespeare.
right in the
They were
60s
wearing
and
wigs.
70s,
And the
though,
Europe.
and not just that, what
I
were
know
they doing? Lashes. They lashes was fake.
a
Those
wig.
those black and white movies.
Yeah, wigs been around since Egyptian days. I mean, that's a long time ago. Egyptians were wearing wigs.
Well, even before that, because really they said men were the first one wearing wigs. Those
Yeah,
two people,
men
remember?
were wearing wigs.
Yeah, it came out with men
Don't
wear
Trump
they
got a wig
invented it.
on. Don't
Right.
Trump got a wig?
Did y'all see when he was doing that speech and that wind blew and it was flapping? I almost died. But yeah, they used to have their hair curled up. You know what I'm saying? Like that was their thing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's been around for years. But the thing was, you had people popping up like the Kardashians and this and that, and it just changed everything
Mhm.
because now you got everybody wanting to be a Barb or a Kardashian or a this or a that. So it's like you have these women walking around here with these long weaves, but their hair just be just as long and thick as the weave. And some people do it because they don't have time, right? They work a lot. It's easier to just throw some braids on, put the wig on. You could switch the wigs up. So you got some who do it for that. It's different reasons why they wear it, but society tried to make it like our hair wasn't good enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm a wig wearer, pro the wigs. I'm always going pro wigs. I love me some wigs.
Yeah,
Y'all
I mean, I wear them too.
wig for Mama's Day. You know she want to rock a good unit. All right.
Right.
So,
Gigi, I'm about to do a sew-in right now because my birthday is Saturday. So I'm doing my sew-in as we speak.
hey, yeah. Hey, Rashida, your birthday
Thank
is
you.
Mother's Day. I remember you saying that. Now, KFC, any last words?
Nah.
Okay. Do you agree or disagree?
What everything was being said?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Oh, okay. We got an agreement.
I agree with it.
Okay. Well, it's always
I mean,
good.
which part was you talking about specifically?
No, just all of it in general.
Yeah, I agree with everything. You talking about what Rashida was saying?
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, everything. The whole conversation, yeah, it was on point. I agree with everything.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Do you have any reference to when black girls and black men were doing the afros and Proud to Be Black? Why did that die out?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't understand how they could have got away with so long saying our hair was unacceptable anyway. Isn't that discrimination? How could they make that work for themselves when they said we couldn't have our natural hair or have afros or do whatever we wanted to do? I don't know.
All right. I guess it's something
You
to
got to
be
ask Mike on
studied.
that one. He'll tell you. Mike knows the answer.
It's something to be studied. Okay. Back in the Foxy Brown days. But all right. Well, I love you guys. Rashida, any last comments?
No, love you too, Gigi.
All right. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.
Good night.